Welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm your host, Nina.
Hello, everybody. I am Shane.
And we're still talking about AI, right?
We are, yeah. I wanted to use a little AI right now because I was curious, like in Montala, Finland, like how big of a city that is. Because remember I was talking about infrastructure?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, can you please tell me what the population of Montala, Finland is? It put Mozilla. Montala, Finland. Okay. Yes, okay. And the population is 20,914.
Okay, that's cool to know.
Thank you very much for your time and consideration.
Wow, you're so polite to AI.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like to me it's like a friend. So I feel like I want to be polite to it.
But you know, to get what you wanted, you could have just asked, what is the population of this place? The end. You didn't have to waste so much time and energy on being polite to something that really isn't human. Also, have you not read the article about how us being polite to AI is actually wasting more energy?
Oh, yeah, I guess
because they have to process even more.
That makes sense, especially with the article.
To respond to you.
Oh my gosh.
So you're part of the problem.
I am part of the problem. I need to start being just very direct.
Exactly.
Maybe even rude.
No, not necessary.
It feels
but
rude.
If you want to be rude, sure, but
I feel like you should at least say please.
I mean,
can I say please?
You can do what you want, but then maybe you're gonna have to build those infrastructures in Finland.
Okay, why don't we get into today's lesson?
Okay.
A second approach is to use this heat for agriculture. Data centers typically heat air to around 32 to 43 degrees Celsius, which makes it perfect for heating greenhouses. This idea is particularly attractive in countries like Sweden, where the majority of vegetables are imported. It's unclear whether such technology will work on a large scale, but small projects have already demonstrated that it's possible to grow vegetables in these conditions.
Okay, we're back at day 2 of Hot Tech Cool Ideas. How to solve AI's waste heat problem. And I think we need to start with Shane.
I'll start with me, and I'm going to stop being so wordy with my AI questions and responses.
There you go.
I'm going to use less information.
Oh, okay.
I could just use it less.
Yeah, there's that.
There's that too, but that's not going to happen.
No.
I need it. It's my buddy. Okay, second approach is to use this heat for agriculture. Data centers typically heat air to around 32 to 43 degrees Celsius, which makes it perfect for heating greenhouses. So first we're talking about using it for spaces like in homes and swimming pools and stuff like that.
Yes.
But we could be using it for agriculture and specifically heating greenhouses.
Okay.
Now, a greenhouse is where you put plants and you put them inside a room or a greenhouse where it helps them to grow more easily. Right?
Yeah, that's really cool. So it can also be used for greenhouses. This idea is particularly attractive in countries like Sweden, where the majority of vegetables are imported. Okay, so when they're imported, maybe they will need more of the greenhouses, right? Yeah. And if you have that help with the heat, I think that will be better for them. So it's attractive to countries like Sweden. Attractive means nice to look at or make people interested. So things can be attractive or people can be attractive.
Right.
So for example, the job offer is attractive because of the high salary.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Very attractive.
That's what I think is attractive about a job, a high salary.
Yes.
We also have another word, import, which is a verb. To import something means to bring something into your country from another country to use or sell.
Okay.
So, for example, the supermarket imports coffee from South America.
Cool. And the opposite of import would be export, when you take something from your country to another country.
Right, so means like in, to bring in.
Yes.
And X means out, it's like to take out.
Exactly.
Right? All right, let's go to Hanny for a moment.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们今天要继续探讨如何解决 AI 废热问题。课文提到另一种做法是把那些热能用在农业。资料中心通常把空气加热到大约摄氏32到43度，这非常适合用来加热温室。那这个想法在瑞典等等国家特别有吸引力，当地大多数的蔬菜都是进口的。好，单字 attractive， 它是形容具有吸引力的、迷人的。import 这个动词表示进口、引进，那它的字首 im 就有往内的意思。如果把它改成 ex 表达向外，那就会得到 export。export 这个动词就表示出口、输出。那我们接回到课文中。
Okay, thank you, Hanny. Let's continue with the article. It's unclear whether such technology will work on a large scale, but small projects have already demonstrated that it's possible to grow vegetables in these conditions. Okay, so there is a possibility, but they probably need to do a little more testing and research to find out if you can do it when it's in a larger scale.
Larger scale just meaning like it with more, doing more of it, right?
Yeah, more areas too.
Right.
So there's also the word demonstrate. It means to show how to do something. For example, Colin's idea demonstrates that saving water can be simple. Okay. Now let's go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
Okay.
刚刚说可以利用热能来加热温室，那目前尚不清楚这样的技术是否能大规模运作，但一些小型计划已经证明，在这些条件下种植蔬菜是可能的。好，单字 demonstrate 它是动词，表示展现、示范。这边还有一个重点是要介绍 it 当虚主词的用法。名词子句跟不定词都可以作为句子的主词，可是当这个主词太长时，就会显得头重脚轻。这时候我们常会改用 it 当虚主词，然后把真正的主词移到后面去。好，我们就来看看课文里面用到的两种句型，一个是 It's unclear whether 主词加动词，表示目前尚不清楚什么什么是否怎么样。It's unclear 它是表达什么什么是不清楚的、不明确的。那么 it 在这边就是代替whether 所引导的名词子句。举例来说 It's unclear whether the event will be rescheduled. 目前尚不清楚活动是否会改期。那我们这边用到 reschedule 这个动词，就可以表达重新安排什么什么的时间。好，第二个句型是 It's possible to 加原形动词，这表示点点点是可能的。那么 it 在这边代替不定词 to be。例如It's possible to reach the mountaintop in 3 hours. 3小时攻顶是有可能的。好，接回到课文中。
All right, thank you, Hanny. All right, so we've learned a little bit more about some of the ways that we can get rid of or help to recycle this heat.
Yes.
And that would be with greenhouses.
So using it for agriculture, right?
Yeah, using it for agriculture. And agriculture is just basically growing plants, growing vegetables, doing things like that. And yeah, this does sound like a good idea. They both sound like good ideas, but once again, at least from my point of view, it's kind of about having to get the infrastructure to do it and to do it on a large scale.
Yes.
Kind of like they mentioned, if you wanted to do it on a large scale, that's going to cost a lot of money
and time
to get it up and going. But as long as the numbers as the numbers work, maybe you spend money in the beginning, but eventually you end up making that money back, and it will be better for the environment.
Exactly. So now at least we know that it is possible. All right, let's go to the second part of the article and we will be right back.
Okay.
While directly using data center waste heat to warm nearby buildings or grow vegetables is possible, it is inefficient. Both need greenhouses or homes to be close to the data centers. A better choice is to convert waste heat into electricity, which can travel to wherever it's needed through the grid. Companies like Infinity Turbine have created technology that can do this, although high costs have slowed down further development. We've done a great job of training AI to answer our questions and help with our tasks. Now, as we race ahead with smarter AI, it's time for us to get smart about dealing with the heat it leaves behind.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Before the break, we learned about how this heat energy can also be used in agriculture, specifically for greenhouses, right?
Right.
So in places like Sweden, where they often have to import their vegetables, it would be really useful. But as we mentioned, it may take a lot of time and energy in the beginning, but at least we know that it is possible, right?
Like in Finland, they've done it successfully.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. While directly using data center waste heat to warm nearby buildings or grow vegetables is possible, it is inefficient. Yeah. Both need greenhouses or homes to be close to the data centers.
Okay.
Data centers. You might notice we keep saying data.
Yeah.
Both are okay.
Correct.
So in American English also. So just up to you which one you want to use. But that's what I was thinking is it's like the infrastructure to get it, to the houses or to the greenhouses, you need like pipes or something like that, right?
So I feel like this is something maybe if they want to make new data centers, they can put that into consideration before selecting the location and before building the infrastructure.
Or if they're building a whole new community and there's going to be data centers there, they can hook the data centers up to the new construction, the new houses and stuff that are in that area, or maybe the schools that are going to be nearby, or the pools, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So we have this word inefficient. Now, inefficient means not working well or wasting time, energy, or materials. So, for example, our current method is inefficient because it wastes time and money.
Okay. Continuing, a better choice is to convert waste heat into electricity, which can travel to wherever it's needed through the grid. That definitely sounds like a better choice.
Right.
Electricity is power that makes lights, TVs, and machines work, right? So everyone needs electricity, and since it's easy to travel around, that may just be the best solution.
Yeah, it might be just because of, how spread out things are. Electricity can move very quickly and it can move very far with very little energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for example, we need electricity to power our lights, TVs, and computers.
Okay. Why don't we go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
虽然直接利用资料中心的废热来为附近建筑物供暖或是种植蔬菜，这是可能的，可是效率并不高，毕竟这会需要温室或是住家的地点靠近资料中心。那有一个更好的选择就是把废热转换为电力，那电力就可以透过电网传输到任何需要的地方了。好，单字 inefficient 它是形容效能差的、效率低的。Electricity 表示电或电力。Shane 老师在讲到管线的时候，他有提到 infrastructure。infrastructure 这个名词就表示基础建设。那我们接着回到课文中。
Okay, thank you, Hanny. So continuing, companies like Infinity Turbine have created technology that can do this. although high costs have slowed down further development. So it's expensive.
It is expensive.
But with time, these things usually become more and more manageable.
Yes.
And the more demand there is, the more the prices will go down.
Exactly.
For doing it.
So, continuing, we've done a great job of training AI to answer our questions and help with our tasks. Now, as we race ahead with smarter AI, it's time for us to get smart about dealing with the heat it leaves behind. Okay, so let's not just use AI for the benefits, but also help deal with the consequences.
Yeah, maybe just ask AI what the best solution is.
Maybe I will send them this article and maybe they can help us.
Yeah, they can help us come up with some ideas.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And then we'll waste energy, and then it's a vicious circle.
And we keep on asking AI how to deal with it.
All right, let's go to Handy.
课文最后提到，我们在训练 AI 回答问题和协助处理各种任务，其实已经做得非常出色了。那如今随着 AI 快速发展，也该开始聪明应对它所带来的余热。好，文中用到句型 "It's time for somebody to" 加原形动词，这样的句型是常常用来提出建议或提醒，表达说该是某人做什么什么的时候了，某人该怎么样了。那对象不明确或不重要的时候，这个 for somebody 可以省略。举例来说 ，It's time for you to go to bed。你该去睡觉喽。好，补充一下，老师们聊到可以拿课文这篇文章去问 AI 该如何解决，可是你问的过程又会产生热能，又会浪费能源，似乎造成了恶性循环。那我们学一下 vicious circle， 就是恶性循环。那 vicious 这个形容词可以形容恶性的，或是可以表达恶毒的、恶意的。好，那接回到课文中。
Okay, now we have a what do you think? What do you think is the best way to use the waste heat from AI data centers?
Oh, man. Well, it really, I mean, besides what we've talked about in the article, I can't really think of any other ones. So it seems like the way to go is the electricity route.
Yes.
But even they say that even that is expensive.
For now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe what it will be is a combination of doing it in different ways. Like if they're doing it in Finland, because maybe it's a very small area in that city.
And it's nearby.
And it's nearby. And they're planting it, and they can do it like while they're building it, they're keeping that in mind. Let's do it this way. It might just depend on what's the most effective way to do it.
Yeah, so
and that might be the best way to do it.
Yeah, I think I agree with that too. I think they'll probably try to, do what makes sense, so we can combine all the different types of methods to the environment and which makes sense for them, right?
Cool. All right, well, let's review the article again, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
A second approach is to use this heat for agriculture. Data centers typically heat air to around 32 to 43 degrees Celsius, which makes it perfect for heating greenhouses. This idea is particularly attractive in countries like Sweden, where the majority of vegetables are imported. It's unclear whether such technology will work on a large scale, but small projects have already demonstrated that it's possible to grow vegetables in these conditions. While directly using data center waste heat to warm nearby buildings or grow vegetables is possible, it is inefficient. Both need greenhouses or homes to be close to the data centers. A better choice is to convert waste heat into electricity, which can travel to wherever it's needed through the grid. Companies like Infinity Turbine have created technology that can do this, although high costs have slowed down further development. We've done a great job of training AI to answer our questions and help with our tasks. Now, as we race ahead with smarter AI, it's time for us to get smart about dealing with the heat it leaves behind.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。 单字的部分有 attractive 是形容具有吸引力的、迷人的。import 动词表示进口、引进。demonstrate 动词表示展现、示范。inefficient 可以形容效能差的、效率低的。electricity 它表示电力或是电。那么文法的部分，我们第一个学到 it 当虚主词的用法。名词子句跟不定词都可以当作句子的主词。可是当主词太长，就会显得头重脚轻，这时候常就会改用 it 当虚主词，然后把真正的主词移到后面去。我们再来看第二个，学到了 It's time for somebody to 加原形动词。那这个句型常用来提出建议或提醒，表达该是某人做什么的时候了，某人该怎么样了。那对象不明确或不重要时 ，for somebody 就可以省略掉咯。好，那以上今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Hey Shane, is everything okay? You look super serious right now.
Oh, I'm good. I've just got my game face on. I'm ready to crush this presentation.
Game face? But we're giving a presentation. We're not competing in a game.
No, your game face is just a focused, determined look that you put on when you're ready to give it your all.
I see. So no smiling, no joking around, pure determination.
Exactly. And I'm sure once we start giving this presentation, you'll put your game face on too.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about the term game face.
Imagine you're about to play a big sports match and really want to win. You probably look super focused and determined. That serious expression is what we call a game face.
And while it's often used in sports, game face can apply to any situation where you need to maintain concentration and go all out, like a big exam, performance, or meeting.
Exactly. Here's an example sentence. She put on her game face for the interview and answered all the questions confidently.
Or he had his game face on and delivered a strong presentation at the conference.
Right, it's all about showing confidence and determination when taking on a challenge.
So next time you're gearing up for something big, remember to put on your game face.
And that's all for today.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.